The date is set. Princess Leonor leaves Spain for love. For months, Spain has watched its young heir step deeper into her royal role. Military training, public speeches, quiet but steady preparation for the crown. The country believed it knew the path laid before her. Yet behind the palace walls, another story has been unfolding, one woven of affection, hope, and a choice that will test tradition itself. The official calendar showed only state obligations and academic milestones. But now, for the first time, the palace confirms a date that has nothing to do with protocol. The date Princess Leonor will leave Spain. And the reason is not political, not ceremonial, but deeply personal. Early morning in Madrid. The Zarzuela Palace sits bathed in soft light. Courtiers and aides whisper about a departure announcement. Outside the gates, journalists gather, hungry for confirmation. The tension feels different from routine press calls, it feels intimate. Inside, Leonor prepares quietly. Not the formal uniform of a cadet, nor the tailored attire of a state visit, but simple, elegant travel clothes. A small suitcase by her side, filled not with official papers but personal mementos. This detail alone, leaked by a staffer, ignites speculation across Spain's media. Why is the heir apparent leaving now? Where is she going? Who awaits her? And above all, what does this mean for Spain's monarchy? These questions echo across breakfast tables, classrooms, and parliament offices alike. According to sources close to the family, Leonor's choice is rooted in a relationship she has carefully shielded from the spotlight. A companion she met during her studies abroad, someone outside the rigid circles of European royalty. For months, the young couple managed their bond in quiet secrecy, even as Leonor's public profile rose. The announcement of a set date transforms whispers into headlines. Heir leaves for love. A princess steps away from tradition. Yet within the palace, the mood is less scandal and more bittersweet pride. King Felipe and Queen Letizia, say insiders, have had long conversations with their daughter about duty, happiness, and the delicate balance between them. In a private family meeting days before the announcement, Leonor reportedly explained her reasoning. She is not abdicating, not rejecting her future, but asking for space to live one chapter of her life on her own terms. This nuance matters. It reframes the narrative from rebellion to courage. At a press briefing, a senior palace official confirms the date but offers few details. Her Royal Highness will travel abroad for a private engagement consistent with her personal commitments. The wording is careful, but the implications are clear. This is Leonor's decision. From here, the curiosity loops deepen. Who is the person inspiring such a step? Will this relationship become official? Will Spain accept a consort who is not from nobility? Or will Leonor's openness mark the beginning of a more relatable monarchy? Each question draws the public further into her story. On the day of departure, cameras capture a rare, candid tableau. The princess embracing her younger sister, Sofia. Queen Letizia offering a soft smile tinged with emotion. King Felipe placing a reassuring hand on his daughter's shoulder. These images spread instantly, sparking commentary not only about romance but about family bonds under pressure. As the motorcade leaves the palace grounds, crowds line the route, some waving flags, others holding up signs of support. The scene feels like a state occasion but is, in truth, deeply personal. Leonor waves, her expression calm but reflective, as if carrying both her heart and her country with her. During the flight to her undisclosed destination, reports emerge of a small gathering planned on arrival, friends and mentors who supported her decision. No official photographers, no speeches, just a young woman stepping into a new chapter. Meanwhile, back in Spain, debate flares. On television panels, constitutional scholars discuss succession laws. Young viewers flood social media with messages of encouragement. She deserves happiness. This is the future of royalty. In cafes, older generations argue over whether duty should outweigh personal choice. Days later, a single photograph leaks. Leonor walking through a quiet European street hand in hand with a tall, dark-haired companion. No entourage, no protocol, just two people, free for a moment from centuries of tradition. The image ignites a global frenzy. But for many, it also humanizes her more than ever. Experts note the symbolism. By setting a clear date and framing her departure openly, Leonor is not running away but redefining what it means to serve and to love in the modern era. In a monarchy built on continuity, she offers a glimpse of adaptation, a way for tradition to coexist with personal authenticity. As weeks pass, the story evolves. Leaks suggest she remains in regular contact with her parents, attending remote briefings, keeping up with her constitutional studies. This is not an abdication, it is a pause, a recalibration. Yet the emotional resonance remains. Spain is witnessing its future queen as a young woman making a profoundly human choice. The final act of this narrative comes when Leonor, through a recorded message, addresses her nation. She thanks Spaniards for their support, affirms her commitment to serve, and speaks, without naming names, about the importance of understanding and compassion in leadership. Her voice is calm, steady, yet carries an undertone of vulnerability. Viewers across Spain and beyond watch in silence. For some, it is reassurance. For others, it is inspiration. The broadcast ends not with a royal crest but with a simple smile and "gracias." That image becomes iconic, appearing on front pages from Madrid to London to New York. In the months that follow, speculation will continue, but one truth remains: by leaving Spain for love, even temporarily, Princess Leonor has written a chapter no one expected. She has shown that the crown does not erase the person beneath it, and that perhaps, by living her own story, she strengthens the very institution she was born to inherit. As this voiceover closes, the audience is left with a vivid picture: a princess at a crossroads, a family standing behind her, a nation learning to see its future queen not just as a symbol but as a woman. The date is set, the journey has begun, and the world will be watching.